have to be your biggest fan.
Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Ada Canada. My name is Nikki. If this is your first time seeing my face or if you're a returning subscriber, hi and welcome back to another video. I hope that you do get to stick around to the end of this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, share this video, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend that knows another friend about this video, about my channel, and let's keep growing this community. Let's keep moving forward. Today's video is going to be about Canadian scholarships that are available for international students in 2024. Yes, 2024 is right around the corner. So if you are applying to come and study in Canada, if you're coming to start school next year, I feel like these scholarships are things that you should definitely consider. These are scholarships that you should not be sleeping on. For some of these scholarships, I have talked about them many times before, so that tells you that these scholarships are recurring scholarships. They open up every year. Deadlines are fast approaching, coming up early next year, so do not sleep on these scholarships. If you don't know what school to apply to, you can definitely apply to these schools that are offering these scholarships. I have 5 schools on my list for this video today. You guys already know the drill. I'm going to put the links to everything I say, every scholarship, every school that I mention. They will all be in the description box and in the comment section. So without wasting too much time, let us get right into the video. The first university scholarship that is currently open for both undergraduate and graduate programs for next year 2024 intake is the University of Waterloo. The University of Waterloo is located in Ontario and it has some mouth-watering scholarships against 2024 intake. I am currently on the University of Waterloo page. I'm going to start off with the undergraduate scholarships. And right here on the undergraduate programs, undergraduate scholarships, we have different types of scholarships. The first is the entrance scholarships. Under the entrance scholarships, there are actually 3 different kinds right here. First is scholarships you're automatically considered for. Those are merit scholarships, meaning that you do not have to submit an application. The only application you have to submit is applying to the University of Waterloo for your undergraduate bachelor's program, and you will automatically be considered on the basis of your high school results. The second is scholarships that require an application, so you actually have to apply, submit a separate application to these kinds of scholarships, and then also apply to the University of Waterloo. And then the third is scholarships for your faculty or your program. Now, in this case, it depends on the type of scholarship. These scholarships are more specific to a faculty or program, and why I say it depends is because it is either you apply for these scholarships in your faculty or program, or you get recommended by someone within the faculty that you do not know. So starting off first with scholarships that you automatically be considered for, just take a look at this sentence here. It says that the admission average that is used to award scholarships generally consists of your top 6 grades, including the courses required for admission to your program of interest. The first scholarship that international students will be automatically considered for is the President's Scholarship of Distinction, if you have an admission average of 95% or greater. In terms of admission averages, I know those of you who are from other countries, you may not necessarily understand what admission average is. The way that a lot of these Canadian institutions calculate it is they take the most important courses that are considered as prerequisites for your program of choice at university. They take those courses and then make an average out of them, and that is how they're able to get cutoff marks. That is how they are able to get threshold marks by which or from which they'll decide whether to award admission or not. For example, if you are studying nursing, if you want to study nursing, or if you want to study something like health science at the University of Waterloo, your prerequisites will be English, math, biology, chemistry, physics. So that those are 5 science courses from high school. They will take those courses, look at your results, and then calculate your admission average for you, and that is how they determine whether they will give you admission, or whether you'll be put on the wait list, or whether you will not be given admission. So if your admission average is very high, as high as 95%, you will automatically be considered for this President Scholarship of Distinction. It's $2,000 for an entrance scholarship. Then as an international student, you will also get $1,500 as an experience award, and or $1,500 as a research award. Criteria is right here, which you can read for yourself. It's pretty simple, pretty explanatory. You have to be applying to a full-time first-year degree at Waterloo, and you have to start school in September. So in this case, September 2024. Application is currently still open by my estimation at the University of Waterloo, so please don't sleep on it. The next scholarship is President Scholarship with an admission average of 90 to 94.9%. So this is like in order of hierarchy. It's $2,000. Criteria is still the same thing. There is also a merit scholarship if your admission average falls between 85 to 89.9%, and you get $1,000. Criteria is still the same. There is also some faculty or program specific scholarships ranging between 1,000 to 57,000 Canadian dollars, and also international student scholarships from $1,000 to $40,000. So University of Waterloo is a school that you should not be sleeping on, because they have tons of scholarships. They have something for everyone. If you're an international student, apply to this university. The second type of scholarship is the one that you can apply for, and in this case we have something like the Faculty of Environmental Scholarships with an award value up to 7,500 Canadian dollars. There are two different criteria. You can take a look at the criteria in order to apply for this scholarship. If you want to study something in environmental science, the deadline is coming up next year, mid-April 2024. But I also feel like you should apply for admission before the admission deadline as an international student. There is Faculty of Science Scholarship for international students up to $40,000. Guys, $40,000 is a lot of money, and the deadline is April 15th. You can also apply for scholarships for Black students, also up to 40,000 Canadian dollars. There are some extra awards. However, I feel like these awards are very specific. For example, this Hong Kong Alumni Association Award. I'm going to open this Faculty of Science Scholarship for international students just so you can see. It says up to $1.6 million that is awarded. The way that it is there's 25 people are going to receive $40,000. That's $10,000 per year for up to 4 years. That is literally going to school for free. To be eligible, you must be an international student on a study visa who has applied for admission to an undergraduate program in the Faculty of Science. It doesn't even take much to apply for this scholarship. This is your application. Take note of the application deadline. When you're applying, you just fill in all these gaps here. This is just a short essay, another short essay between 500 to 1,000 words. This scholarship is very easy to apply for. There is also something for everyone if you're interested in graduate studies at the University of Waterloo. University of Waterloo Graduate Scholarship. It is awarded to students who are in master's or doctoral program at the University of Waterloo. You have to have a minimum first class 80% cumulative average in your current program or over the last 2 full-time academic years. The graduate department will nominate eligible students automatically based on their allocation of funds. As a domestic or international student, you can apply if you are coming to study a master's or a doctoral program at the University of Waterloo. Guys, this is extremely easy. Just take a look at the criteria. So the next school that is on my list is the University of Alberta Scholarships for 2024. So over here at the University of Alberta undergraduate scholarships, you will find the undergraduate scholarships. Again, it has already been categorized for you to make things easier for you to navigate on the side. There is admission-based scholarship, that is merit-based scholarship. There is international admission scholarships. Top students would receive up to 5,000 Canadian dollars depending on what your admission average is. There is a regional excellence scholarship. where you can get up to 5,000 Canadian dollars. That is a lot of money, might I add. And there is a gold standard scholarship where the top 5% of students, meaning the top, like people who have done so well from their high school, would get $6,000 depending on their admission average. They also have application-based scholarship. Note that the deadline is January 2024 for the application-based scholarship. This is where you can access the application form. So just click on this link and it's going to take you to the application page. The scholarships that you can apply for at the University of Alberta is the President's International Distinction Scholarship, where you can get up to 120,000 Canadian dollars, which is payable over 4 years. What this means is that 120,000 Canadian dollars will be split into 4, and they will give you the money every year, or rather they will pay your fees every year. I don't think they will give you this kind of money and just store it in your account. They're actually going to pay your fees, and whatever is left will be then deposited into your account. I'm not exactly sure, but this is like common sense speculation for how the money is going to be dispersed. There is also the International Leader Scholarship, where if you demonstrate exceptional ability and capacity for leadership, you could win $15,000 in scholarship. That is still a lot of money for international students. Moving on to the graduate side of things, there is the University of Alberta Graduate Entrance Scholarship. For this particular scholarship, I think the way that it is awarded is if you apply for admission as a graduate student, then the faculty is going to recommend you from, like, the faculty that is admitting you for the graduate program will recommend you for the scholarship. I don't think there is a separate application for this type of scholarship. I think it's just based on nomination or recommendation from faculty. And this is done in confidentiality, so you don't really know who is going to be the judge. They're only looking at your results, your achievements, what you've done, your grades, and everything that you need to be awarded this scholarship. They are going to award $17,500 for a master's program and $21,000 for a PhD program. If you are an international student, you are going to receive an extra 10,000 Canadian dollars to help cover your fees. You must have a Canadian bank account and you must have a Canadian address to receive this award. Take this into consideration and check this scholarship out. So the third university on my list that has scholarships available for 2024 is Concordia University in the province of Quebec. With Concordia, the site is a little bit different. There are some scholarships I found that will apply to international students, and there are some others that are a little bit more specific depending on where you are coming from as an international student. Here we have the Concordia University Graduate Scholarship. There are undergraduate scholarships that are available for Concordia University, but it's just that at the time of making this video and at the time of looking around in their site, I wasn't sure that these undergraduate scholarships were actually open. It doesn't mean you should not apply. If you want to go to this school, I think you should go to this school. I've talked about this school before. It is relatively cheap. It's not as expensive as some of the other universities that I've come across. So you'll definitely find entrance scholarships, merit scholarships at the undergraduate level, but in terms of scholarships that you should apply for, I'm just not sure you can actually apply at this time. I don't know if they are actually open. However, on the graduate side of things at Concordia University, yes, there are entrance awards that I wanted to bring to your attention, and this is more specifically for those who are into research. So if you're interested in a research-based master's, or you're interested in a doctorate degree, then this is something worth considering. Right here we have Concordia International Tuition Award of Excellence. This will definitely apply to you if you are coming to study a doctoral degree, so your PhD at Concordia University. The way that it works is if you are awarded this scholarship, I actually don't know how much the value is for this scholarship, but if you are awarded this, you basically get your tuition slashed. You get your tuition, like a significant chunk of your tuition as an international student, you will get it slashed, and that is a good thing. We have Concordia University Doctoral Graduate Fellowship. The value is at $14,000 per year for 4 years. There is the Merit Scholarship. Now this one is where it caters to master's research-based students. So if you're interested in doing a master's by research, not course-based, then it's merit. You do not have to submit a separate application. You will be considered when you apply for admission to Concordia University. The value is $10,000 for this master's-based research. So literally, there's literally nothing you have to do. Just apply for admission. The fourth university on my list is the University of Calgary scholarships for 2024. Over here at the University of Calgary site, I found University of Calgary International Entrance Scholarship. This scholarship is for the undergraduate. The value is $20,000 and it is renewable, meaning that if you are awarded this scholarship, you can apply for the scholarship again. You can renew the scholarship. However, in order to renew the scholarship, you have to be in good standing. You have to satisfy the requirements, and that means that you have to make sure that your grades are in tip-top shape. You are getting all the A's that you need to get, and your GPA is very high. You can see the required criteria, guys. This is all that you need to be considered for this scholarship. You just need to be applying to an undergraduate program. You just need to be an international student. Any faculty whatsoever, it is not specific. You have to be entering into your first year of studies. This is what I was saying earlier about renewing the scholarship. So if you want to get this scholarship again in the second year, you have to make sure that your GPA is above 2.6. Just because they say that the minimum GPA that you need to get in order to renew the scholarship is 2.6 doesn't mean that you should just be laid back about this scholarship. As international students, this is for you. It is so easy. You do not need anything. All you have to do is apply for admission to University of Calgary. The fifth scholarship on my list is the University of Manitoba scholarships for 2024. University of Manitoba is located in the province of Manitoba. I have talked about this school countless number of times. This page is actually for the undergraduate scholarships. I'm going to come to the graduate section in a few minutes. There are 3 categories of these scholarships. The first one over here is the International Undergraduate Student Entrance Scholarship. This particular scholarship, I believe it is a merit scholarship. Now, look at the criteria. Really easy. International students, check. If you apply for admission to University of Manitoba by March 1st of 2024, check. Take note of the deadlines, as I said before. Admission window is still very much open. If you're paying international student fee rates, check. This applies to you. If you have achieved a minimum high school average of 85% based on the best 5 senior level academic courses. The best 5 senior level academic courses just means the 5 courses that are considered as prerequisites to gain admission at the University of Manitoba. This is the award value. So if you have an admission average greater than or equal to 95%, you get $3,000. If it's greater or equal to 90%, you get $2,000. And if it's greater or equal to 85%, you get $1,000. The next scholarship is International Undergraduate Student Scholarship. If you show exceptional academic achievement on courses completed in the last regular academic session, which means you have a minimum GPA of 3.5 and above, you are definitely on track for this undergraduate student scholarship. The third type of scholarship is the international student bursaries. Whenever you see bursaries, do not be scared. Bursary is just money that they award you to if you are in dire financial need, but you do not have to pay it back. In this case, for the international student bursary, you have to actually apply for it at the University of Manitoba bursary through Aurora. This is the link that you have to click in order to apply for student bursary. If you are not able to get a scholarship before you come to the University of Manitoba, do not worry yourself. You can apply for, or you can be considered for scholarships once you get into Canada, once you have started your program. This is the graduate page for the University of Manitoba Faculty of Graduate Studies, and over here These are just award winners, previous award winners, people that have won different prizes. There's really nothing much to see here. But if you scroll down, that is when you'll be able to see the award opportunities that are available for graduate students. We're going to start with the University of Manitoba Graduate Fellowship. The value is $14,000 for a master's degree and $18,000 per year for a PhD. The duration for your master's has to be within 2 years, and for your doctoral program has to be within 4 years. For eligibility, only thing you need to qualify for this award is that you have to have a minimum admission GPA of 3.0. This is just basic. This award is kind of like a merit award for graduate students because there isn't much that is kind of listed on how to apply. Do you need an essay to apply? Like, what do you need in order to apply for this scholarship? There isn't much. So, and this tells me that this is definitely a merit award. All you have to do is apply for admission, and you will be considered within the faculty, and then you will be recommended, or there will be some kind of voting taking place on who they want to give the scholarship. The second graduate scholarship that is available for graduate students at the University of Manitoba is the G. Clarence Elliott Fellowship. This is an endowment fund that provides annual graduate fellowship to a full-time University of Manitoba graduate student, either in a master's or a doctoral program. Looking at the eligibility, you have to be applying to a master's program or a doctoral program in agricultural economics, in architecture, in business administration, city planning, economics, and statistics. The maximum fellowship amount is $10,000. And it is offered every year. So there's some extra things there, but I think one thing to note is that this award is not renewable, which means that once you have been awarded, you cannot get this award again. It's just a one-time award, and it's very easy to apply for it. All you have to do is just click on this link and it takes you straight to the application page. That is it for this video. These are the current scholarships that I found to be open for 2024 admission intake. Please consider applying to these universities for your undergraduate program or your master's program or your PhD program. I have kind of lumped everything together, but I hope that you do find this video insightful. I hope that it helps you. If you do not know where to start with applying to these 5 schools. Endeavor to check out these links and see everything for yourself. And then most importantly, ensure that you beat the deadline, ensure that you submit your application, you get your transcripts in, and every other thing that you need to prepare yourself for success and admission. Make sure that you do everything before the deadline. Do not wait until the deadline approaches. Please like this video if you found it really useful and helpful. Subscribe to my channel, guys. Click on that subscribe button. You've been watching me for a while now. You probably watched like 5 videos or so and you are not yet subscribed. What are you doing? What's going on? Come on, subscribe and join this family, join my community. Let's keep moving forward. Turn on your post notifications so that you'll be notified the next time that I upload a new video. With that, I will see you guys in my next video. Stay safe, guys. Bye. Stay in the morning, stay tomorrow.